everywhere. Gonna be a dicey drive to the cabin today. Somebody out there fishing. So I took the existing run, split it, forked out my wires, tied them together up there, and got everything set up to put some LED lights in the new kitchen. Working against daylight here, so need to get some light. All right, touch lights installed. As you can see, pretty good job lighting the place up. Now I can work all night long. Quick, easy camp meal. Got some deer bacon burger. Made a couple patties for my lunch tomorrow. And chopped up the other two and made some delicious, like, hamburger helper mixed with mac and cheese. So good. Getting there. So let's see what we're doing here, progress-wise. I've cut foam board out, and I've really had to stretch it to make it fill in all the way, but did it. And yeah, cutting cedar boards down. These are cedar pickets from Lowe's, and just chop them down, and I'll run a board up that seam just to make it match. I didn't do it down the middle of the wall just because it would have been twice as much material from where you're cutting it. But yeah, coming along, getting there. All right, so got a lot of work done last night. Got all the walls finished. Except for that little spot up there, but we'll finish that up here shortly. Trim out the window after we get the counter in, but long night, but paid off. And here we go. Starting to put these cabinets in. Starting to look like a kitchen. Got the lanterns going, little ambient lighting since I'm not really hanging out in this room much, and saving the batteries because I've been running this light back here forever. But check it out. It is coming along. All the cabinets are up. Goose is in place. Countertops. Sink doesn't have the plumbing yet, but all I got to do is drill the hole in the bottom of the floor and run a piece of pipe up. Everything else is set. Got all the walls done. Going with the dartboard on that wall right there. So yeah, there you go. Off-grid cabin kitchen ad. Knocked it out in about 4 weekends so far. All right, so 48 hours later, non-stop work, but got the place looking really good. So I'll give you the walkthrough. Got the woodshed, cool little cooler I made out of some old boards. It's actually got an igloo inside of it. And then the front door. Still got to finish this wall because it was covered with a kitchen. Whole kitchen gone. There's the breaker panel for all my lights. Fishing rod rack. And little sitting area. Got some chairs. Got some deer antlers. And here is the big time suck for the weekend. Spent all my time in here. But it turned out looking really good. Not too shabby. And I'm actually going to build a little table right there to set the grill on it so you can open the window and cook right in front of the window. But yeah, there it is. Alright, got the stove ripped out. Still got a little smoke coming out of her from last night, but got the stove pulled out and now we're putting in the new one. If you got to move something heavy like a wood stove, make sure that you have a appliance dolly. It straps around whatever you're hauling, and it makes short work of moving something heavy like this giant 6 gazillion pound wood stove. These are from an old electrical fence. They're just insulators. They're ceramic, and we're fastening these behind this right here, and this gives you an air gap. If not, then it does you no good to put this metal on that wall because it'll still heat the wall right through it. So you offset your heat shield. We just use some tin roofing, and that's what we're going to do with that. But you definitely want to make sure that you offset that from the wall some way with something non-combustible, like some recycled 1950s glass insulators. Finished wood stove.
That shit looks legit too.
We used cement board underneath of a wooden box here, and then some 1 foot by 3 foot tile to set it on, and then just a piece of corrugated roof. And you can see our air gap down there, all the way across, nice and safe, and even got a fire in there testing it out. And there it is, all complete. We decided to put inverted a piece of flashing and put that up there so that people don't drop stuff in our fire gap. There's a little safeguard there. And we got some of Mike Booth's famous chili getting warmed up on the stove.